Hi guys, it is Satya, back with another reading, back with another message. The last two videos I made have been like 50 some minutes long, and I feel like, oh my gosh, why am I doing such long videos? But I get wrapped up in them, and I want to make sure that I'm not gypping you guys on the message. And I'm also not cutting it off until the message is done, My goal as a reader for others, right, not just myself, is to make sure that I'm getting the message out in its entirety. And some messages are short and some messages are a little bit longer. And I think, as we move into this next moon cycle, right, the new moon, it's coming up with a solar eclipse, and there's really a lot of stuff going on. People are needing to make a lot of changes. Cycles are closing, right? Doors are opening. New opportunities to do what needs to be done are presenting themselves. And so, I hope that you guys find me entertaining enough to stay for the whole video, or that the message is meaningful enough for you to stay through the whole video, all 55 minutes and 47 seconds. But I don't want to cut off a message that is really important, because someone out there might need it. And I do believe that my responsibility as someone who helps people find clarity or gain insight so that they can move forward in their sacred journey, it's my responsibility to make sure that whatever the message is, no matter how long it takes to get out, that I do get it out in its entirety, and also with the integrity, with the level of integrity that it deserves. Because look at that. Because it's important for people to reach their destination, right? It's important for people to reach their destination. And if I'm supposed to be helping individuals, reach that destination, then I need to give good directions, right? So, this is reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Continue to move forward in your path, right? Don't be deterred. Keep going. Great adventure. Look at that. Wonderful things are coming. Take a risk, right? Venture forward. Don't be deterred. Nothing risked, nothing gained, right? The best times are exciting times. And, when we are moving forward, when we're pushing, ourselves to reach a destination, a lot of times things come up. It's an unexpected, journey. It is a great adventure, but you do have to keep moving forward. And there will be some things that are a little risky. Grace and gratitude. Miracles came out. I'll take these two. Actually, we'll just take one. I don't want this to be another hour-long video. Answering the call. The time is now. So I think this is really saying that, an adventure is coming up, right? We have to move forward. We're no longer serving our purpose where we are, right? In order to, I'm sure we'll do it just like this. A great adventure is calling our name. Getting on that boat, moving forward, is going to help us reach our destination. And so the time is now. It's time to answer the call. Let's get just a couple. Yeah, right, Ash. Let's get a couple cards here. And we ain't taking all these cards. We are not taking all these cards, not being fooled by it. But let's get some clarifying cards so we can see what Spirit has for us. And then I'm going to get off. I'm going to get out of here. It's not going to be another hour-long video. The Hanged Man and the Five of Pentacles. Let's get one more. The Queen of Wands. So, if we're talking about the Hanged Man, pause, surrender, let go. You know, let's get a new perspective on things. Moving away from mindsets that, you know, we've kind of held tight on to open ourselves to a new mindset, a new way of thinking. Five of Pentacles, financial loss, temporary financial loss, a level of instability, or, you know, really exerting yourself. This is also about changes, right? Changing, moving away from maybe financial loss, because this is temporary, into a place where we will be, you know, more secure. And the Queen of Wands, in reverse, is an energy of jealousy, insecurity, selfishness. In the upright, the Queen of Wands is a passionate woman who is, you know, outgoing, fun to be around, very high energy, passionate, full of zest. And so maybe in the reverse, you know, sort of lackluster, really introverted, quiet, insecure, more tame and on the docile side. So if we're kind of maybe like putting these together, this could be, you know, a pause before we make a movement away from a loss, a pause, a new perspective about a loss that we've had, or a time of instability or insecurity in our life, and moving forward into a place where we're more introspective, right? Where maybe we're not so bold, not so brash, not so flamboyant, not so zesty, right? Not so passionate about life. Maybe this is calling us to take a look at our life, our patterns, our habits, and how it wasn't serving us anymore, and moving away, right, from being overzealous, maybe spending too much, right? Especially if this is pentacles and money and temporary loss. Like maybe we've been really out here doing some spending. I know I have. I love to buy tarot and oracle decks. But, you know, really taking a moment to rethink some things in our financial life, and sort of, you know, draw back down, take a rest, take a break, you know, do some go inward, you know. Definitely still be ourselves and don't be a Debbie Downer, but tone things down right now. The great adventure, reaching our destination, answering the call, right? That could be this great adventure, taking a risk, kind of moving forward. Maybe this is asking us, you know, to take a risk on changing our financial habits, right? Or taking a risk to venture forward and maybe on an investment, right? That is going to take us from financial loss into a place where, you know, we can make more money or save money. But really, I feel like this, especially right here, this energy is, taking a pause, gaining a new perspective on like probably like spending habits, because this really is a financial loss. This is a lack mindset. This is poverty, insecurity. This is instability. This is, a loss. And this Queen of Wands energy is very much like a calm energy, right? Not so zesty, not so fiery. And so I think this is asking us to pause on the financial side. Take a look at how you've been spending money. Take a look at how you've been spending your energy, spending your time, right? Because this is financial loss, but when we're talking about loss, poverty, insecurity, a lack mindset, this could also be how we spend, other important resources. Are we sleeping enough? Are we going out too much? Are we operating from a lack mindset in regards to like our mental health, right? So, this could just be really just taking care of ourselves, right? Could be financial, could be health-wise, but it's asking us to gain a new perspective on how we're operating in the 3D world, whether it's money or habits that have to do with our stability, our life stability, and tone it down a little bit. And if we're kind of hearkening back up here, that great adventure, taking a risk, venturing forward to reach a new destination, maybe this is calling us to slow down a little bit, right? Pay attention to the things that need a level of balance, a level of care. Maybe some healing is needed. Maybe we need to do some self-care routines. Maybe it's time to, stop overspending. Maybe it's time to stop overindulging, right? Let's get a couple more clarity cards here before we pull out the oracle cards. See how long the video is at right now. Okay, only 12 minutes. We're going to do like 10 more minutes. So where is it, Spirit, that we need to slow down? Where do we need to gain a new perspective? You're calling us to take a risk and venture forward on a new path. You want us to reach a new destination. What is this new path? What is this? Yes, okay. I was on point. Rest, right? Taking a rest, relax, contemplation, renewal, solitude, right? This is a rest before continuing on our journey. Finding a little bit of relief, justice, fairness, clarity, equality, finding balance. So maybe some things in our lives have been a little out of balance, right? Whether it's our spending habits, whether it's our eating habits. I know that I tend to eat a lot of junk food. Like, I am a junk food junkie. In a couple of videos, I hope that you guys haven't seen it, but if you have, go back and see if you can see right here in the corner, there was a whole stack of Oreos. I was grubbing on them things. Them janks was delicious. But, maybe Spirit is calling us, to sort of balance some things out. It's March, April. It's already April. It's almost mid-month. It's mid-month. And so maybe we need to start, taking care of some things, some New Year's resolutions that we, hadn't really been taking care of before. So we have the Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is diligence, hard work, committing to a trade or a skill, really investing time and energy into becoming a master of whatever it is you focus on, right? Mastery, a level of mastery. Doing something over and over again, apprenticeship, having high standards, using your knowledge and your skills and pouring yourself into work to really manifest a blessing. And here we have the Hermit card. That, again, sort of like an introspective, sacred pause where we are contemplating what we need to do, what our soul is being called, to do. Excuse me. And I'm using that truth, using that wisdom to then guide us forward in whatever along whatever pathway. And this really does, to me, make some sense if right here we need to slow some things down. And this is a sacred pause, right? This is a loss, a lack mindset, a level of instability or insecurity, right? We're on the downward as opposed to the upward. And the Queen of Wands in reverse is introverted, kind of insecure, quiet energy. And so, let's see here, slow but steady. This is the, I don't know if you guys can see that, shamanic healing oracle. And so this is very much an oracle that talks about healing energy, what we need to do, to really tend to ourselves, tend to our soul. And this again was slow but steady. So this is, again, just kind of confirming that. It's time to slow things down. It's time, and with the energy of the new moon, this is new, fresh, new habits, new way of looking at things, right? Putting in the work, Taurus, putting in the work, right? To start manifesting a new beginning where we are taking a great adventure, answering the call of something new. The time is now, and reaching your destination in a slow but steady way. I spoke to this in a previous video, but Mercury is going to be going retrograde, and it is going to be happening in Taurus. So, and I think that is shortly, no, I don't know. This is pre-retrograde shadow, right? In a couple of days to the next week or so. This is pre-retrograde shadow. And so things are going to slow down. Mercury in retrograde allows us to, kind of review things, take things slow. Taurus itself is a slow and steady sign. Creativity and omen. So here is the omen card, an owl or a bird of the evening flying, bringing messages, bringing divine wisdom, bringing communication from spirit, maybe dreams, right? Maybe you're having dreams that are bringing you important messages that you need to kind of listen to. Creativity, that cup on the top is pouring into the other cups there, right? That top cup is feeding into the bottom cups. Maybe, as far as, if this is a healing message, this is really talking about, finding new ways to feed your soul. Home. Let's see, can you see that there? Yeah, home. So, again, this is very Taurus. This is very slow. This is very steady. This is, on the bottom of the deck, is self-love. I think this message is definitely about what we need to be focusing on over these next couple days as we move into the new moon. And then at the beginning of May 5th, there's a full moon in Scorpio with a lunar eclipse. So there's a lot of change. There's lots of energy coming. It's time to, slow down, answer the call, right? It's time to change. The time is now. You need to go forward and reach your destination. This is going to be a new journey. But before you get on this new journey, don't feel like you have to go full speed ahead. take a pause, slow down, rest, right? Be fair to yourself, balance things out, take a moment to find some truth, to find some clarity on which path you need to take. Maybe you need to slow down and stop spending. Maybe you need to slow down and stop overeating and indulging. You know, maybe you need to slow down and take care of your physical health. You know, start going to the gym. You know, investing in, stretching and moving your body so you feel better. But this is an energy of slowing down, resting, and, you know, definitely keeping that passion and that spark alive, but not necessarily in an action sense, right? And with the solar eclipse coming, that is going to be a lot of energy, right? A lot of drive. And so before we get on the freeway and hit fifth gear going 90, right? With the solar eclipse coming, maybe we need to chill in second gear for a minute, or stop off, you know, on a, you know, little rest area, or go to the gas station, you know what I mean? And just take a minute, because once we hit that freeway, we know it's full speed ahead. And so I think this is really calling us to take a minute, rest, reflect on some things, think, right? Think about what's working, think about what's not. Think about where our actions have, you know, caused us to experience a level of instability and insecurity. And then, you know, and once we've got that information, right, balance it out and put in the work, right? Think about it and put in the work to then really develop that foundation, that mastery that's going to allow us to move forward, right, in a new way, venture forward toward a destination where we are really taking care of home, taking care of our body, taking care of ourself, finding new ways to honor who we are, honor our needs, be fair to ourselves, right? Being fair to who we are, to our needs. Taurus is all about our needs, our personal needs. Taurus takes care of themselves. It's not like necessarily selfish, but it is a very reflective, internal, me, mine, my resources, what I need. And so I think this is definitely calling to us to move forward in a position that's going to bring us, oh look, this was just facing me right here. Move forward in an energy of balance. Finding a level of balance, zen, peace, harmony, because this stays centered in your highest self. Yeah, self-love. Focus on loving yourself, guys. Take a minute to rest. Take a minute to really look inside and start honoring your needs. A lot of times we can get caught up in doing things for other people, you know, or doing things that we, you know, really want, but aren't the best for us. So I'm hoping that this brought you, let's see how much time. Oh, 23 minutes. Oh, it's a short one, guys. Yeah, we're gonna cut it right here. I hope this brought you some guidance, some insight into what needs to be done, so that you can really, refresh yourself, really renew yourself, and, you know, start loving yourself and giving yourself what you need, what you deserve, and what's best for you on the inside and the outside, for mind, body, and spirit. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I am wishing you peace, love, and blessings. Make sure to stop back for another video. And remember, I am offering 25% off of personal readings throughout the month of April. I'm going to continue to offer specials and discounts and things like that. So take advantage, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.